Hi, nice having you all to this program, Vivid View with Ehiliz. Remain blessed. Vivid View.
Say and do it.
Ehiliz Corner. Small minds are troubled by small things. Can somebody tell me what you understand by this?
Okay, I would say small minds, firstly, they are people they don't have bigger dreams. They are comfortable where they are. They don't intend going far. So they are only concerned with what happens around them. Hence, little things that comes their way seem to affect their minds. They can be regarded as those with low self-esteem.
You can't think beyond your capacity. And then there's a book Ben Carson wrote. He said, think big. People with big minds can only think big. If you have a big mind, definitely cannot think big. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. For me, small minds are troubled by small things. It means, sometimes we say, this guy no get liver, will do something. No get liver. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's what they are referring to. Somebody who always fidget to take decision, to take risk. Because life itself is risky.
Definitely.
Life itself is a risk. So if you are if you just, no, let me just make, like she's mentioned before, low self-esteem. Any small thing again, you also fall out of it. But the opposite of it is large minds are troubled by large things. And that's what I want the youth to be. I want our youth to have large minds, but not to go and kill people, not to involve in rituals. But large minds in innovation, large minds in creativity. That's what I wish our youth. Enough of this. We'll continue to our program. Vivid View.
Say and do it.
Interestingly, promoting gender equality is the topic for today's consideration. And in a nutshell, the term gender refers to the economic, social, and cultural attributes or opportunities associated with being a male or female. The guests will introduce shortly after this break. Please stay with us. Vivid View.
Say and do it.
Welcome back. In case you're just joining us, promoting gender equality is the topic for discussion. And with me in the studio is women advocate and public commentator. Let's make welcome Mrs. Odomero Omohwovo.
Vivid View.
Say and do it.
Before discussion proper, please follow us on our social media handles are displayed on the screen. Odomero. Okay. You're welcome again.
Thank you so much.
Please quickly, can we have your perspective on the subject matter?
Okay. We are talking about promoting gender equality. We've gotten the definition of a gender. Gender has to do with the economic, the social, and the cultural attributes that has to do with the opportunities for male and for female. Now, equality, talking about what? Fairness, talking about evilness. We're talking about equal balanced right for both the male and the female. In our society today, you will be wondering, why are we talking about promoting gender equality? It's because there is gender what? Inequality. Whereby the women folks, the women in particular, they are excluded. The women don't have the power to make their decisions. They don't have the same rights with their male counterparts. That's why we are promoting what? Gender equality. Both the men and the women having equal opportunities to every resources, be they economic, be they social, even the educational sphere also. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Like she mentioned, because there's inequality, that's why we're asking for equality. You know, people, they just said that women are made to be seen and not to be heard. Yeah. But thank God we are coming up now. They see us and they hear us. That is why we're discussing this. All right, thank you so much. Let's take me to the second question. And I said before we continue, we'll go deeper into this because we want you to give us little difference between gender equity, gender equality, and women's empowerment.
Okay. When we talk about gender equity, we're talking about fairness, giving the men and the women equal level playing ground. That means that when they are distributing benefits and opportunity, both the male and the female should have an equal playing ground. And now when you have equity, you go to what? Equality. Because there is a level playing ground, then we come to what? Gender what? Equality. And gender equality has to what? To do with equal opportunity, equal enjoyment of both the resources. The key thing there between equity and equality is access to the resources, the social aspect, the cultural aspect, and the educational aspect. We can see that in some parts of our country, the women folks don't have access to education. Now the men has more access to education. Now this will bring about what? Inequality. Because the men are more opportune, more exposed than the women. That's why we have that coming back what? The gender equality. Now, equality gives the woman opportunity that, yes, I'm going to have what? This opportunity. That will lead to what? Empowerment. Because the women, they have access to that opportunity, they are enlightened. Therefore, they are what? They are empowered. But we cannot say that what we are promoting here is the fact that, not that we want the gender equality is not about being on the same level with the men. We just want access to what the men are enjoying. Let the women also what? Enjoy it. And when the women are empowered, it translates to all spheres of life. Like we have a popular saying that when you empower a woman, you empower what? A generation. A woman that is learned, her children will become what? Learned. But if she's not learned, how will she promote for children to become what? Learned. And when they are learned, they are what? They are empowered. And when we come to empowerment, we're talking about women being able to make decisions themselves. Their voice are being heard. They have access to all resources, and they can control their own lives and their own destiny.
That's a very sweet one. So you can see the link from equity to equality, from equality to empowerment. That's just the link. Where there are inequalities, that's where empowerment comes in, so that women will be fortified to take responsibility, you know, in any field. Gone are the day where you say this particular job belongs to men, this particular job belongs to women. Gone are the days, and we are still fighting it. Though we are not gotten there yet. No, but that's one of the reasons where we are still discussing this. And what a man can do, a woman can do even better. So that is why we are discussing this. That women should be given a chance. Women should be given a chance in all spheres of life. We'll take a break. Vivid View.
Say and do
it. Welcome back. Still discussing promoting gender equality. So this takes me to the next question. How do we achieve gender equality now? How do we achieve that?
Achieving gender equality, as we said before, is a process. And to me, it begins from the home front. We're in a society whereby, let's come to the family setting, for example.
Of course, that's the home front you mentioned.
The home front.
The family
now
first.
You will see, there are roles for the men, for the female folks. There are roles for the male folks. For example, the woman is meant to be in the kitchen, while the men are to go out to what?
To play ball.
To go and play ball. They will do nothing. Now, how can we achieve equality? Both down from the home front, the male and the female should what? Each chores should be what? Assigned equally to all of them. With this, the male or the boy child will not have this idea that I am more superior to the female folk also. Then how can we achieve gender what? Equality? Look at the society. Do we support women? Do we support the girl child? And also, let's look at our government. Voting for women. We ourselves, do we vote for the women? Are they given the opportunity to actually take political what? Decisions, or even stand to be voted for? For example, I read recently, I think over this week now, that the GTCO, which is now the former GT
Bank,
now they have a lady as their CEO. Now, out of the 24 banks we have in Nigeria, we have only 6 women that are what? They are CEOs. Now, 6 It's not up to even half, not a quarter of the number. And we want gender what? Equality. Also, the laws we have in our places of work, we can see most positions that the male folks occupy, the pay is higher than those of the women if they are in the same level.
Can you imagine?
And they forget that when a woman is empowered, when she has that pay, a woman will not have money and keep it in her pocket. No. The family at the front of what we enjoy from it. So there are so much to it. And also the laws of our society. Do the laws actually favor the women? Let's look at our House of Assembly. How many women are there? It's only Rwanda that has over 60% of women in their parliament. Followed by South Africa, about 46%.
You can see they're doing very great. Rwanda.
Very well. And now, Nigeria just over 3%. There is so much we have to do to promote gender equality.
What about the governance in the 36 states? How many of them?
How many are women? Don't have.
So there's so much really to do that. And women are known as good managers.
Yeah.
If they give women a chance to rule this country, see, things will change for good. Things will change for good. So women should no longer be relegated to the background.
No.
Then share it. In a house, when I was growing up, we have a house help, myself and my niece. The difference between our ages is quite small. Yeah. And then we have
a roster.
Four brothers.
Okay.
That's 7.
Yes.
So my mother gives us, everybody cook 7 days in a week. So each day, one. Today is your own. Tomorrow is your own. Everybody knows it. So he didn't tell us. She didn't go to school, but she just understand on her own that I need to train the children as well.
Definitely.
Her reason is that when you marry tomorrow, your wife will not brag for you to prepare food. That was just her shallow reason.
Yes.
But she didn't know she's practicing gender equality. Are you getting the gist?
Yes.
Because she's not educated, her own is that when you marry tomorrow, let not your wife bluff you from cooking food.
Yes.
You know, when your wife refuses to cook, enter kitchen and make your food. But she didn't know she's promoting gender equality. And all of us learn how to cook. Then she was calling us who cook better. Me now, what don't finish, just like. Are you sure the food is properly cooked? Is it done? Yeah. No, that's how they say it. But when they taste my food, it's done. And the time that I'm not slow in anything. That's you can see my age now, almost 60. This year, 60 years. Yes, I'm like that. So that is it.
Yeah.
So what you say is right. Not to say, yes, go to the kitchen, you'll be married tomorrow, mine, or they do what you want. So if they don't play ball, they'll be watching television, watching ball on television, or do something. No, they should be part of it. She noted before that we're not saying that we must be men, no. But try in your home. First, charity begins at home. Parents start that from your home. Then, and that's what it's going to happen. When they even get married, they shift everything to the woman. Now you go market, now you go come back, cook. Then you want to take the children to school. If you want to do this one, is want to make sure the house is tidy. The man just saying the man just to make money. As if women's hands are broken. Now women too, they make money, isn't it? So let us learn from home. We are talking about parents and children, and they also talk about husband and wife. Support your wife, else your wife will die before. In fact, you look like your mother. Yeah. If you don't assist her, before a few years, you look like your mother. Then start looking for sweet 16 when you are the one that make her to sack. So please, let's do that. And our government, you also mentioned, preparing us, giving us opportunities, emerging directors to lead certain things. May we make suggestions, listen to our suggestions and work with them and all that. These are how we promote gender equality. Why is gender equality so important in this present dispensation?
Gender equality is important in this generation.
So important. That's the emphasis. So important. Yes. So
it's important because when there is gender equality, there is sustainability. We have the UN Sustainable Development Goals. No poverty. 0 poverty. Equal opportunity for both the men and female. These are the goals that the UN is pursuing since year 2000. It was reviewed in 2015 again. So when there's gender equality, equal playing ground, access to all opportunities, both for the male and the female, we have what? Sustainable development. Like we said before, if a woman is educated, children will be what? Will be educated. And that is one of the goals of what? Sustainable development. And also, when we have gender equality. There is what? Human rights. Your rights as a citizen is available because you have access to what? To education. Free education what? Is also there. And also, when there is gender equality, our economy is what? Is fair. Both the women, both the men, they have access to what? To financial what? Independence. The woman has her own money. The man has what? His own money. Now there will be peace in what? In the society. You will see fighting in the homes. The woman said that the woman will say the man didn't drop money for food this morning. If the woman is empowered, if there is gender equality, and the woman is educated, she is empowered, she is doing a business or whatever it is, she will have her own income. By the time the man doesn't have an income, she's there to work, to support the family. And then we have safer society. When we have gender equality, there is no violence against the girl child. There is no discrimination. So there is this gender equality is so essential. Yes. Is essential. We cannot but just have what? A gender equal society.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
You have really hit the nail at the head. So we say we can even also develop personal ambition, interest, and talents. You share decision making in both in home and in offices, at workplace, everywhere. You share decision. Maybe when you come in, a woman will make good, useful suggestion. Yes. The man will make suggestion. You won't drop the woman on and take the man because it's just a woman. She's just a woman. No. No. It's high time we really stop that. We are not saying we measure each other with children because God has already placed women above us. That's the judgment of God. But at least give us that chance. Give us the respect. Give us our place. That's what we're asking. All right, we'll take a break now. We'll come back, enter question and answer session. Vivid View.
Say and do it.
My name is Kehinde Ogurumbi, and then in the course of the session we had, the guest said that women should be given access. So I'm asking, why should we be given access? Why can't it be on the same level as the men? Thank you.
My name is Ikechukwu Kelvinson. My question goes like this. According to the first question asked by the girl, does gender equality means women should be the new head of the family or the new head of the home? You know, nowadays everything don't change. Now you go see 14 years old picking with a get relationship problem. When I was 14, I still they play with sand, the right tire.
Oh.
Culture can give Nigeria, if fully harnessed, it can give Nigeria a whole lot of resources.
Yes.
But when we fail to forgive, we put ourselves in perpetual bondage. So, forgiveness is a fuel that keeps the love moving.
Don't go borrowing. Don't go stealing just because you want to impress your neighbor.
We want you to be careful of what is going on now. A lot of Ponzi schemes are going around. Be careful of it. Don't say, I will just do it for a while and I will get money to do it. It's a lie.
Join us every Sunday on Vivid View with Ehiliz.
Welcome back. The questions have been asked. Our guests, please attend to the questions. Thank you.
Ma'am. The first question, why should women be asking for access? I was in the program some months back, precisely June last year. And then we had this media renowned lady, can't really place the name now. She's from the northern states, Zamfara. She said only 2% of female children have access to education in the north. That's why we're asking for what? Access. Because in some societies, in some cultures, the girl should just be given birth to, and the next thing, married
by 10 years.
So we are not asking for what? Access. Let them be allowed to go to school. Let them be allowed to learn handwork. Let them be allowed to have a say in what? In what is happening day to day. Because if they are not given opportunity to express themselves, we are only having what? Decision made by only one of the what? Gender. That is the male. And we women, we have our own inherent abilities that God has what? Given to us.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So if we are given a level playing ground, as the men are speaking, we are speaking. They say 2 heads are better than what? Than one. So when the man speaks and the woman speaks, together they can come to what? A compromise, and they can make healthier what? Decisions. We are asking for what? Access to the female folk. Thank you.
Okay.
The second question, does gender equality mean that the women are the head of the home? I will say no.
No.
Like we said in the beginning, we are not dragging for equal opportunity with the men or be on the same page. We just want access to be able to what? To make our decisions, to have access to other benefits that the men folk
make
are
our
what?
Voice to be heard.
That's just what we want. And if a woman is empowered, there is need for that woman to learn how to what? To balance it. We are in a society whereby, as God has made it, the man is what? Is the head.
We can't change that.
We can't change that. But when we are empowered, we should learn to what? To submit and what? Work with the men folk.